All right, it's Thursday, August 22nd. I'm buying some QQQ 487 puts here at 707. This is here on the 1 minute chart that you can see is kind of grinding up a little bit towards an area where I think it could pause and then kind of roll over and test these lows again. Obviously, we'll see if we make another push down to intraday lows on the 15-minute chart. We have the negative day. It's very logical that we had this little consolidation area. We took out the highs of that. Once it started lower, we were going to take out the lows of that area. If this can't really bounce back and go all the way up to the highs, then it's likely making at least another push down. On the daily chart, again, you can see that these two bars here had a little bit of selling for the outside day, failed on the upside, then gave through the midpoint of that area, hit the downside. So that's why we're pausing here. But overall, on the weekly chart, we've kind of come up for 3 weeks. We've taken out two targets. That's logical here in terms of where it was heading. It's now pausing, so you might get a little bit of a pullback here. We'll find out. And after, a negative, the key thing here today is that it's a weak day overall. This is the first push down. It should pause up here and at least begin to test lower at some point. Obviously, once it heads down there, you can scale out set of those trades, see if we get a move to the, lows of the day. We'll see if this bar ends up strong red and then can follow through and turn the weekly chart, below its open, before today or tomorrow's over, and maybe we have a little bit of a shooter bar by the end of the week. That's what we'll be, looking for to see really what unfolds into next week. And we're going to have to see with this little move, hopefully a secondary move down here, how that unfolds. Is it going to take out that low and hold down there, or is it just going to kind of pause in here and then just, hold for the rest of the day, and then we'll see what happens tomorrow. But for now, given that opening price action is very weak, a little bit of a rally, I think it should at least attempt down there enough to set up a no risk trade. And then we're going to have to see not only how today closes, but then after today, if it's strongly red, we might anticipate a shooter bar, and all kinds of things might unfold to the downside. But if it can't, then we're just kind of having a brief little short-term higher highs, lower lows, pausing here in this uptrend to continue higher. But I'm going to play for at least a secondary push to the downside, just given the structure on the day and the way price typically reacts to this type of opening move to the downside. It should, like I said, start a little lower. I'll follow up if it does and see where those options go.